Today we're exploring Western Iceland, otherwise known as the Snaefellsnes Peninsula.
And guys, it is the most beautiful place I have ever seen. It was like a 3.5 hour drive from Reykjavik to get here, but now we are at Kirkjufell. Before we show you guys what's around us, I just want to talk about the drive because it was absolutely the most beautiful, stunning, shocking drive I've ever seen. It was just lava fields and then like snow-covered mountains in the background and then waterfalls coming out of the lava. It was seriously like another planet. This is the most photographed mountain in Iceland, and I definitely agree why. It is completely stunning. I'm just in awe, and it definitely made the 3-hour drive worth it. I don't really know how it's gonna get better than this. Guys, I will never get over this place. This is unreal. It is so beautiful. It's literally like another planet.
Wow, we just walked down this little path.
Here's the waterfall.
So great. And then right there,
famous mountain. We are right under the waterfall. We have a beautiful view of it and the mountain. Oh, I could just stay in this place forever.
the mountain that we saw was Kirkjufell and the waterfall was Kirkjufellfoss.
If you are in Iceland, just bear the drive and just go there. It is amazing. Now that we are on this peninsula, there's a ton of little stops that we're gonna do. We're gonna do a black sand beach and just a ton more fun things. So it is a drive to get out here, but once you're here, there's tons to do. Right now, we're just in the cutest little village ever. We're just stopping to get some food. It's so worth it, guys. You have to come.
This place is called Ólafsvík. It is a small town, just like all of the towns out here, because 70% of the people live in Reykjavik or around Reykjavik in all of Iceland. So there's almost nothing out here on this little drive that we're gonna do all throughout Western Iceland.
We are at a blonde sand beach, which is crazy because we were actually only 10 minutes from a black sand beach, and our tour guide really wanted us to come here because he said it's so cool to see the contrast. He also kept calling it a blonde sand beach, which I think is really cute because I've never heard it referred to as a blonde sand beach before. We just call them beaches, or we think that black sand beaches are weird and we call them black sand beaches, but normal beaches we just say a beach. Also in Iceland, every single person has told us do not get close to the water because these giant waves will come and just sweep you away. They've actually had a lot of people dying recently from it, so they put all these signs like don't get any closer, don't get any closer, but people still get closer.
Even though this sand is not black, it is still volcanic. It's called rhyolite. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I think it's cool that all of the sand and the rocks and everything here is volcanic. I just love this scenery with the yellow and white grass and the black rocks, and now onto the black sand beach. It's windy over here. Very
windy over here. I literally had to hold on to Jacob at one point because I actually felt like I was gonna get blown away.
We're walking down this pathway to the black sand and we could not help but stop at this lava. It's just so gorgeous. Only a few other places in the world you can get a view like this.
We have now walked up on the black sand beach and we were told to stay 60 to 90 feet away from the water because that is how powerful the waves are. Specifically at this beach, a lot of people unfortunately have died, so we are staying very, very far away from the water. Ah! Oh my gosh.
These rusty pieces of iron are from a British ship that tragically crashed here on the shore.
They can only save 5 people.
And so sad, but now all the pieces are a protected landmark, and so no one is going to be removing them anytime soon from this beach.
Let's go do a polar plunge here. Just kidding, we'd probably die. Man, walking up this hill with the wind pushing you backwards, my calves are on fire. Wow, it actually stopped blowing for a second. Oh, it's back.
If anywhere in the world that we've seen so far and we've traveled to, this place, Iceland, would be the one that would have elves and trolls everywhere. And the sculpture behind us, I don't want to try to pronounce his name because it is Icelandic and very long, but he is half man, half troll. He had the caring nature of a human and the strength of a troll, so he protected this entire area and everybody that lived here.
We are now at some sea cliffs, which Jacob's name will tell you.
Arnarstapi.
Had to look at our phone for that one. I was just filming Icelandic nature and then I ran into this troll.
I just wanted to look like one of them.
It looks funnier from the side. Oh my gosh, it flipped. Jacobson the troll. We still have a few more stops, but honestly, this stop took me completely by surprise. I didn't even see this mountain behind us until we got out of the van and started walking this way, and I turned around and I was like, oh my gosh, that is a beautiful mountain. So now we're just taking pictures, enjoying the mountain, and I just love, like, I feel like Jacob and I keep saying this, like the landscape with the lava rocks and like the just like dead grass. I don't know, like it's just like you don't see anything like this anywhere else other than Iceland. It is still super windy, as you can tell, but we are now at a cute little Icelandic church that was built in the 1800s, and you can't go inside because it's closed, but they have like 80 weddings here a year, like something crazy, and most of them are not Icelandic people. Most of them are foreigners because this church is famous, so they like see the pictures and they want to get married here with the beautiful landscape, and I can see why, because it is stunning.
Even though we don't know much just from looking at this church, it was built in 1847, so we get kind of a glimpse into the past of Iceland. There's very few people that live out here, so the church didn't need to be very big to have services. We're here at yet another spot, this time to see seals.
And what I think I'm personally most excited about is, I guess, like a whale washed up here a bunch of years ago is already dead, but now you can see its giant like bones, like the outline, well, not the outline, but it's bones, like its structure. So I'm kind of pumped to see that.
New plan, we're still gonna see the seals, but there are sheep on the beach, so we're walking over to them right now.
Honestly, I would much rather see sheep on a beach than seals, because when do you ever see sheep on a beach? Only in Iceland. Why is this so much fun? Sheep on the beach? This is so cool. I think they're eating seaweed. Like, I don't know if that's normal, but like, do what you gotta do to get fed, I guess, little sheep. We found the seals. They're just perched on top of the little rocks out there. It's kind of hard to see them because it's getting dark, but they're out there.
Some of them are moving around, others are just staying there. We're all tired.
Now let's go see the whale bones.
Oh, we just walked up on the whale carcass and it's pretty smelly. The wind is blowing the bones straight at me. Yeah, it smells bad.
This is huge, and it's like spinal, like in some of its ribs, but it's still massive. So you can only imagine when the whole thing was here and just all of its bones were stretched out on the beach. That'd be crazy. We just got back to the hotel and we are gonna rest for the night, but thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in our next video.